Welcome back to AutoPedia, your go-to source for deep dives into the automotive world. Today, we're pitting two three-row titans against one another, the all-new 2026 Hyundai Palisade versus the refined 2025 Volvo XC90. Whether you're hunting for maximum family space, cutting-edge hybrid range, or Scandinavian luxury, this head-to-head will uncover every detail you need to decide which SUV belongs in your driveway. Buckle up and let's get started. Exterior design and dimensions. Imagine pulling into a scenic overlook at sunrise, the all-new 2026 Hyundai Palisade gleaming in the soft light. Its commanding front end greets you with a bold, vertical LED daytime running light signature that frames a broad, textured grille, while the hood's sharp crease lines converge on a more upright A-pillar, an architectural cue borrowed from flagship SUVs. Measuring 287.5 inches from bumper to bumper, 90 4/10 inches wide without mirrors, and 70 9/10 inches tall, it sits on an 80 7/10 inch wheelbase that stretches its silhouette into a nearly sculptural presence. Even more impressive, engineers have paired its drag coefficient to a whisper-quiet 0.31 CD, one of the lowest figures in its segment, so it cuts through air with surprising efficiency. Across the aisle sits the 2025 Volvo XC90, a study in understated elegance. Its gently sloping roofline and flush door handles flow into a rear that recalls a sleek fastback, softening the SUV bulk into an almost coupe-like form. At 190 inches long, 70 1/10 inches wide, and 60 9/10 inches high, the XC90 is notably more compact, yet it exudes poise through slim LED headlights, nicknamed Thor's Hammer, and a slim grille that echoes Volvo's heritage. The 117.5 inch wheelbase ensures stability, while subtle fender flares and sharply creased lower sills lend a dynamic flair without shouting. From the sides, the Palisade's chunky 17 to 21 inch wheels fill the arches with gusto, whereas the XC90 often opts for 19 to 22 inch rims that balance style and ride comfort. Interior, dashboard, equipment, boot volume. Step inside the Palisade and you're greeted by a panoramic expanse of cabin luxury. A horizontal dash layout stretches your gaze end to end, wrapped in plush materials that range from soft synthetic leathers in mid-level trims to genuine Nappa in top-tier calligraphy models. Two 12.3-inch digital displays sit flush under a sweeping glass canopy, one directly ahead for driver metrics and one central for navigation, media, and connectivity. Below, a double-door center stack hides a generous open tray, cup holders designed for travel mugs, and a 15-watt wireless charging pad, complete with an integrated fan to keep your smartphone cool on long drives. Available first and second row relaxation seats recline to nearly flat positions and even deploy upper thigh supports, perfect for dozing through a cross-country haul. When the third row is unused, simply fold it with a power fold command from either the driver's seat or cargo area, and behold a cavernous cargo bay. 1,250 liters of perfectly flat load space ready for bicycles, barrels, or bulky moving boxes. Ambient LED lighting washes the door cards and footwells in a soothing glow, while a 14-speaker Bose system carpets all three rows in rich acoustics. In the Volvo XC90, Scandinavian minimalism meets practical craftsmanship. Open-pore ash wood, brushed aluminum, and soft leather meld into a cocoon of tranquility. The 11.2-inch central touchscreen floats atop a gently sloping center console, granting fingertip access to climate, navigation, and smartphone mirroring without clutter. No more hunting through menus mid-drive. The 12.3-inch driver display adapts to your chosen drive mode, whether pure, hybrid, or dynamic, reshaping its graphics to match your mood. Seating choices range from a luxurious 6-seat captain's chair arrangement with a fold-down center console in the second row to a 7-seat bench that makes room for one more. Behind the last row, 440 liters of cargo space await. Fold those seats, and the load expands to over 1,500 liters, perfect for weekend gear. Clever storage cubbies are hidden beneath the load floor, while integrated hooks and nets keep belongings from sliding, a testament to Volvo's obsession with safety and order. Powertrain. Under the Palisade's sculpted skin, you have two distinct propulsion philosophies. The standard naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6 belts out 287 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, channeled through an 8-speed automatic and available H-track all-wheel drive. It tows up to 5,000 pounds with staunch confidence, courtesy of reinforced frame components and an integrated tow hitch on select trims. For the eco-minded adventurer, the Palisade Hybrid integrates a 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with twin motor generators housed within a 6-speed automatic gearbox. Together, they muster up to 329 horsepower and 339 pound-feet of torque, while sipping fuel so judiciously that Hyundai targets over 619 miles of combined driving range on a single fill and charge cycle. A stay mode function preserves battery life during long stops, letting you run climate control and infotainment without draining reserves. The Volvo XC90 lineup dances to a different mechanical beat. Its base B5 powertrain employs a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, augmented by a 48-volt mild hybrid system, producing 247 horsepower and delivering instant torque during takeoff. Move up to the B6 variant, and Volvo adds a supercharger to that same engine, boosting output to 295 horsepower for a brisk 0-60 sprint in around 6.4 seconds. The top T8 plug-in hybrid marries turbocharging, supercharging, and electric drive to unleash 455 horsepower and nearly 523 pound-feet of torque, with up to 33 electric-only miles before the gasoline engine joins the party. Every XC90 pairs these engines to an 8-speed automatic and standard all-wheel drive, ensuring smooth power delivery whether you're powering through city streets or ascending misty mountain passes. Warranty and price. Hyundai stakes its claim in the Palisade with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty that outclasses virtually every rival, backed by a 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper promise. The base SE model begins around $33,000, while the mid-grade SEL hovers near $35,000. Limited trims with relaxation seats and advanced safety tech ascend into the mid-40s, and the top-shelf calligraphy reaches toward $55,000 when fully loaded. Volvo counters with a 4-year, 50,000-mile limited warranty and matching coverage for its powertrain, sweetened by complimentary maintenance for 3 years or 36,000 miles. The entry-level Core B5 starts near $68,000. Upgrading to the Plus B6 adds comfort and performance for about $65,000. Stepping into the Ultra B6 pushes into the low 70s, and the fully loaded plug-in T8 can creep toward $80,000, luxury pricing that demands careful budgeting. 3 reasons to buy the Hyundai Palisade: unrivaled space and versatility, true 8-passenger seating, power folding third row, and up to 1,250 liters of cargo space. Hybrid range champion, over 619 miles on a single tank plus charge, ideal for cross-country adventures. Rock-solid warranty. 10 years of powertrain coverage means fewer worries about long-term ownership costs. 3 reasons to skip the Hyundai Palisade. Size demands respect. Tight city streets and parking garages require extra care. V6 appetite. The non-hybrid engine can be heavy on fuel when towing or driven hard. Premium trims. Costly, fully loaded calligraphy models enter true luxury SUV territory, inviting tough competition. 3 reasons to buy the Volvo XC90. Scandinavian luxury open-pore wood, hand-stitched leather, and minimalist controls create a serene sanctuary. Powertrain flexibility. Choose mild hybrid B5, supercharged B6, or high-powered T8 plug-in hybrid to match your lifestyle. Balanced handling. Despite its 3-row layout, the XC90 steers with precision and confidence. 3 reasons to skip the Volvo XC90. Steep entry price. Even base trims start near $70,000, and options push the total higher. Tight third row. Best reserved for children or occasional adult use on short trips. Stiffer ride with large wheels. Optional 22-inch wheels trade comfort for style over rough surfaces. When it comes to 3-row SUVs, the 2026 Hyundai Palisade and the 2025 Volvo XC90 each stake compelling claims. The Palisade emerges as the champion of space, comfort, and worry-free ownership, especially for large families and long-distance travelers. The XC90, meanwhile, seduces with refined luxury, versatile powertrains, and dynamic handling, catering to those who demand design excellence and driving engagement even in a three-row package. Choose the Palisade if unmatched range, roominess, and warranty security top your wish list. Opt for the XC90 if Scandinavian craftsmanship, hybrid performance, and a sportier on-road demeanor win your heart. Which three-row Titan earns a place in your garage? The family-first, range-ruling Hyundai Palisade or the sleek, tech-rich Volvo XC90? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button if this comparison helped you decide, and subscribe to AutoPedia for more in-depth head-to-head matchups. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and enjoy every mile.